Well done. That's 10 points to Slytherin. Proud of you, Roman. Again, guys, I'm not biased, but, I am rooting for Roman here.
Hello, and welcome to the Tri-Quizzer Tournament. You are watching the House Cup 2026. Today is round 7 of our year-long Harry Potter Trivia Challenge. Every month, I have 4 contestants go head-to-head in expert-level Harry Potter book trivia. Each contestant represents one of the 4 Hogwarts houses, and while they are competing against each other, they are also competing to earn points for their house, so that by the end of 2026, we can find out which Hogwarts house really knows the lore the best. We got 4 great contestants today, but before we meet them, let me give you an update on what the scores are through 6 rounds of the House Cup. In 4th place, we have Ravenclaw with 555 points. In 3rd place, we have Gryffindor with 835 points. In 2nd place, Slytherin with 1,254 points. And currently in 1st place is Hufflepuff with 1,380 points. That is coming off back-to-back wins for the Badgers. And so we have 4 great contestants today that you're about to meet. A couple quick announcements. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. It's a great place to get to see different clips of Harry Potter trivia and different collabs that I have with a few other Harry Potter creators. But then also, if you think you have what it takes to compete well and bring some glory to your house, then apply. There's a link in my bio on Instagram where you can apply to be on this show. There's only 5 more rounds left this year, so be sure to apply before it's too late. Would love to have you on. Now, if you're unsure how you would do, use this round as a little practice round, and let's see how you do. So let's go ahead and jump into round 7 of the House Cup 2026.
Hello, and welcome to the Tri-Quizzer Tournament. This is round 7 of the House Cup 2026. I've got 4 great, lovely contestants here today that we're going to meet to go through some expert Harry Potter book trivia. So let's meet our contestants, and then we are going to jump on in. So up first, Michael, introduce yourself for us.
Hi, my name is Michael. I'm representing Hufflepuff. Been on here before in season 2. Just fell short on getting the top spot, but looking forward to bringing the glory back to Hufflepuff this round. Been a Harry Potter fan for a little over 20 years, watching all the movies, reading all the books annually, and looking forward to seeing how we do.
Come on. Perfect, Michael. Glad you're back. Up next, Brendan. Give us a quick introduction.
Yeah, thanks, Hunter. I'm Brendan. I live in Philadelphia. I'm representing Gryffindor. I'm just hoping not to get embarrassed with my knowledge here. That's the goal.
That's the goal. I'm sure you'll do great. Glad you're on the show, Brendan. Thanks for being here. Up next, Jessie.
Hey, I'm Jessie. Nice to meet you all. I'm a reoccurring guest from the Retold podcast. As Hunter said earlier, I'm representing Ravenclaw, and I'm also very nervous today because I am pregnant and I can feel all my brain cells just slowly dying out. And so I'm like, I read the books every year. I've been a fan since I was, found them in 2nd grade and they came out, and but I'm like, I can feel all the details are so fuzzy, and I'm like, oh, I know that, but I can't remember it. So a little nervous, but hoping I can represent well. So,
well, Jessie, congratulations, and we're glad you're here. This should be a fun time. And last but not least, Roman.
Hi, I'm Roman. I am French, but I live in London. I'm representing Slytherin, or Serpentard. And I've been a fan of Harry Potter for over 20 years, but I've only started reading them in English for about 5 years. So if I not get it right, especially the spelling, it's not my fault.
Of course. I will accept answers in French. But also, I won't know if they're right. I'm just going to have to take your word for it. Roman, we're glad you're here, too. Well, to give you guys a quick update on where the houses are in terms of what's the leaderboard before we jump in. Through 6 rounds, in 4th place right now, we have Ravenclaw. And so, Jessie, you've got some ground to make up. Ravenclaw has 555 points. Yeah, so Ravenclaw, 555 points. In 3rd place, we've got Gryffindor. That's you, Brendan, with 835 points. In second place currently is Slytherin with
We were-
1,254 points.
We were
And
first
right-
for so long.
I know Slytherin had the lead for a while, but Hufflepuff has won the last 2 rounds, and so Michael, you're representing Hufflepuff, currently in first place with 1,380 points, and so you're playing with house money today. You got a nice little lead there, but you guys are all going to do great. Your scores will go towards your total house scores, but also you're just trying to win today, and as Brendan said, not get embarrassed. That's the goal. So. Without further ado, unless anyone has any questions, let's go ahead and get started with a warm-up game. We're going to let you guys warm up a little bit. That way we get the brain cells a little bit of exercise. And so today's warm-up game comes from, of course, the much-needed book-only Ultimate Unofficial Harry Potter Trivia game. Ultimate Harry Potter Trivia brought to you by a good friend of mine, Scott and William. They're so great. But here is how this warm-up game is going to work. I'm going to show you guys a question. There are 17 possible answers, and we're going to rotate through, going in order. You just got to say one answer. You get a point for every correct answer that you say. You can't repeat any. If you repeat, you don't get a point. And if you say the wrong answer, you'd also get a point. But we're going to see. These aren't real points. They don't mean anything. You don't have to write them down. If that's what you're about to ask, Jessie.
Yeah.
We're just going to rotate. We'll go in the same order that we just did in introduction. So we'll go Michael, Brendan, Jessie, Roman, and then keep going in that order just to warm up the brain a little bit. And so here is your warm-up question. Name 17 Hogwarts prefects. Name 17 Hogwarts prefects. Michael, we're starting with you.
Gotta go with the first one, Percy Weasley.
Percy is correct. That's a point for Michael. Brendan.
Ron Weasley.
Ron Weasley is correct. Point for Brendan. Jessie.
Take another easy one. Hermione Granger.
Hermione Granger. It's a point for Jessie. Roman.
Draco Malfoy.
Draco Malfoy. All right. We got 1 point across the board. Michael, back to you.
Bill Weasley.
Bill Weasley is correct. It's 2 points. Brendan.
Ernie McMillan.
Ernie McMillan. Another one. All right. 2 points. Jessie.
All right. I'm thinking of Percy's Ravenclaw girlfriend, but I can't remember her name.
I will need a name.
Fawcett? Is it?
Fawcett is not correct. I'm
Okay.
sorry. No point there. So staying at 1. Roman.
Penelope Clearwater. I'm sorry, Jessie.
Yeah.
Penelope Clearwater is the
Yeah.
correct answer.
I know. Fawcett is another Ravenclaw that got in trouble, I'm pretty sure.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Roman, you're at 2 points now. Michael, back to you.
Hannah Abbott.
Hannah Abbott is correct. We're at 3. Brendan.
Remus Lupin.
Remus Lupin is correct. You're also at 3. Back to you, Jessie.
My goodness, I haven't had time to think even. Who was Millicent Bulstrode one?
Was not Millicent Bulstrode. I am sorry. No points there. Jessie staying at 1. Roman, over to you.
Pansy Parkinson.
Pansy Parkinson was the Slytherin girl prefect that year. And Roman, that brings you to 3. Michael.
Anthony Goldstein.
Anthony Goldstein is correct. We're at 4. Brendan.
Tom Riddle Voldemort.
Tom Riddle Voldemort is correct. You're also at 4. Jessie.
I don't know that I can think of any others. I might just have
And we're going to take it as a pass. No points there. Staying at 1. Roman.
Padma Patil.
Padma Patil is correct. That's another one. You're at 4. Michael, back to you.
Albus Dumbledore.
Albus Dumbledore was a prefect. You're at 5. Brendan.
Was Sirius's brother Regulus Black a prefect?
Not that we know of. So unfortunately, no points there. Staying at 4. Jessie, back to you.
I don't know. Maybe Severus Snape was one.
Not Severus Snape, unfortunately. No points there. Roman.
Was Charlie Weasley a prefect?
Charlie Weasley was a prefect. That is correct. Roman's back to 5. Michael.
Lucius Malfoy.
Lucius Malfoy was a prefect. That is 6 points for Michael. Brendan, we are back to you.
I don't know. Are we at the point where we pass?
Wait. This might be all of them.
Are we out? I was gonna say.
Let me see.
I
Michael,
think-
you're at
I
6.
think we're on 17.
Yeah, it's 6, 4, it's 10, 11. Roman, you're at
5.
5.
So it's 16.
That's
16.
16.
I'm just at 1.
Oh, we're missing one. Hold on.
No,
we're missing off this list.
1.
No, Jessie had 1.
Yeah, Jesse had 1, Brendan had 4. So that's 5. Plus Michael's 6 makes 11. Plus Roman's 5 makes 16. So we're missing one. Hannah, Ernie, Pansy. There you go. Oh, we are missing one. Let's see. There's one more.
give
Who
us
can
a
get
little
it?
clue.
Just raise your hand. If you...
Give us a little clue.
I mean, I have a guess.
Let's hear it, Michael.
Minerva McGonagall.
No, here's your hints. This person was a prefect during Harry's time at Hogwarts.
Oh,
And he specifically, I'll say he has access to a specific place.
Oh,
Cedric Diggory.
yeah.
It is Cedric Diggory. That was the last one that nobody said. Yes, Roman, that is correct. Which brings you to 6 points, which means our minigame ends in a tie. Michael and Roman, we're going to keep it a tie because these points don't matter for anything. So great job, though. Michael and Roman, well done. Jesse, Brendan, great job as well. And now we're warmed up. Now we're ready to go. How you guys feeling?
Pretty good.
Amazing. Perfect. Well, we're going to get started with Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, or Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone if you are in London. But question number 1. Who is the first active Hogwarts professor to speak to Harry in this book? Who is the first active Hogwarts professor to speak to Harry in this book?
When you mean active, that means they are currently teaching at Hogwarts.
Yes, they are currently they are a professor at Hogwarts. I'm gonna give you guys, I'll say 30 seconds on the clock. I don't actually keep a timer, but whenever you have your answer down, if you just look at the camera, that tells me, hey, you're done. Perfect. And it kind of looks like everyone already maybe has an answer down, so we're going to call 30 seconds. Go ahead and everyone turn your answers around, and let's see what we've got. I see Quirrell, McGonagall, and Quirrell. The correct answer is Professor Quirrell. This is in the Leaky Cauldron. That is going to be 10 points to Michael, Jesse, and Roman.
I
Well,
was thinking that when they dropped him off at
When he was a
the
baby, yeah.
baby, that she dropped him off and said something.
yeah, she did not speak to Harry as a baby. I honestly, I hoped that they did. I hoped that they did because I was hoping it was a trick question. But
I overthought it.
but the answer is Quirrell. Nicely done. We'll go to question number 2, Sorcerer's Stone. What did Dumbledore offer to McGonagall while they were waiting for Hagrid at Privet Drive? What did Dumbledore offer to McGonagall while waiting for Hagrid at Privet Drive? 30-ish seconds on the clock.
So glad
I'll say-
spelling's not a thing.
Yeah, spelling doesn't matter. Also, you guys can feel free to not be silent during the course of the questions if you want. In the final video, there's music playing over it, so it feels maybe slightly less awkward. But I know in the moment, it's like, all right, it's just quiet. But also people are thinking, but feel free to talk. Looks like, oh no, I don't know if Roman looks like she's still thinking.
Sorry.
Wait,
No, that is
I'm
okay.
Hunter,
I
is this
am
the-
just
I don't know,
Changing
Michael
my
said
answer
this
last
spell
minute.
Makes me think I'm wrong.
Hunter, is this the American version or the European version? Because there's a difference.
Is there a difference here in the European
there?
version?
Yes, there is. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I guess we'll find out. I mean, if it's in either, I'll take the answer.
I'm doing the European version, so the UK.
I have
Okay.
no idea, apart from the Sorcerer's Stone, that other things had been modified. Make me a list, Michael.
I also don't know, Roman, so I guess we'll find out. I'll give you guys 5 more seconds because Michael's writing something down. Maybe he's writing down both.
I'm highlighting the American version as well.
All right, perfect. Well, let's go ahead and let's see the answers. Let's see what we've got. From Roman, I see popsicle. I see lemon drop, a lemon drop. I see sherbet lemon and lemon drop. The answer I have is lemon drop, but that may be different in the European version.
I literally wrote
was a password for his office.
Sherbet lemon is also a password.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Roman, what were you saying?
The first answer I wrote was sherbet lemon, and then I got confused, being like, maybe that's the password. But I'm pretty sure in the book, my book, they never say lemon drop. So
yeah, in the UK version, he offers a sherbet lemon. In the American version, he offers a lemon drop.
All right,
stick with my first answer.
So sorry, Roman. That's going to be 10 points to Michael and to Jesse and to Brendan. No points there. Sorry for you had to change your answer, Roman. Yeah, if there's anything that are different in the versions, I will take anything in either version. But let's go to question number 3. Sorcerer's Stone. What dessert did the Dursleys buy for Harry at the zoo? Maybe this is also different. Who knows? But what dessert did the Dursleys buy for Harry at the zoo?
Now, if I'm right about this, I have no idea what this thing is. I think it's a British thing.
It's two words. I know the first word of it, and then what it is. So that's how I'm writing it.
Yeah, I reserve judgment over whether or not something counts. But also, if it's close, I will actually leave it to your fellow contestants to decide if you get credit. That way, if you don't get credit, I'm not the bad guy. Because I want you guys all to like me.
This was at the zoo, right, Hunter?
Yes. What dessert did the Dursleys buy for Harry at the zoo?
Hunter, what house are you?
I am a Slytherin. A proud Slytherin.
Oh. Is this what they bought Harry specifically, or is this what Harry got because Dudley dropped?
That's a good point.
This is what they bought for Harry.
Because in the book it says that
Dudley dropped.
Yeah, that's
No, it's because in the book they got something for the two other boy, and they were about to not say anything about Harry, and then the lady at the ice cream van said, "Oh, and what would you want?" So they had to buy him something.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Roman has it correct. Yeah, he's eating some erasing.
I had the Dudley version first. So I
had the Dudley version too. I changed it. I hope I didn't just cross out the right answer and then write a different one.
I guess we'll find out. I'll give you guys a few more seconds to finalize an answer. And 3, 2, and 1. Let's turn the answers around. Let's see what we've got. I see an ice lolly. I see shaved ice, popsicle, and a cheap lemon ice lolly. The correct answer that I've got here specifically is a lemon ice pop. And I'm going to say anything that is an ice pop or popsicle type thing. I am going to say 10 points to Michael for cheap lemon ice lolly. I'm going to say ice lolly. Roman is 10 points. Popsicle, I'm going to say pop is probably short for popsicle. Shaved ice is a little, I'm going to say not close enough. If you said lemon shaved ice, I might have given it to you. But we'll say no points there for Brendan. But 10 to Roman, 10 to Jesse, and 10 to Michael.
Yeah, I wonder if you're used to reading the UK versions, if you're going to be in trouble, because those are the books that I've read the most are the UK versions. So, yeah.
Yeah, potentially. I only read the American versions, so I will be very misinformed on what is in the UK versions and what is different.
Fair.
I bought the American version actually when I visited New York, so maybe I should have a look and compare the two books and see what's different.
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly right. Let's go to question number 4, Sorcerer's Stone. What did Fred convince Ron was a part of the sorting ceremony? What did Fred convince Ron was a part of the sorting ceremony? 30 seconds on the clock.
I love older brothers. They always mess with you.
Yeah, they're the best. You guys about 10 more seconds to write down an answer.
I'm not sure about this one. I have a vague memory.
No idea.
Yeah, all the information is stored somewhere deep in there.
And as soon as I see the right answer, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah.
Well, it looks like everyone's got an answer down. Let's go ahead and flip those answers around. Let's see what we've got. I see a duel. I see a duel. I see dueling, and I see wrestling a troll. The correct answer is wrestling a troll. That is going to be 10 points to Michael and Hufflepuff. Well done. Well done. Also, this hasn't happened yet, and it may not happen today. But if there's any question that nobody gets right, that is 10 points for me.
And that is our goal, 0 points per 100.
Probably won't happen with Michael.
Yeah, it might not happen, so we'll find out. I almost won round 4 myself.
It was
I saw
really
that,
hard
yeah.
this one.
I got close. Let's go to the last question. Harry Potter and Sorcerer's Stone. What time was Harry's first Quidditch training session? What time was Harry's first Quidditch training session?
Between 2 times.
I'm looking for a specific time.
The whole one where Slytherin came and interrupted?
No.
That's the second book.
No, the one it was just with Wood.
Yeah, training with
very,
Wood.
very first Quidditch training session.
I know it was. He wanted to keep Harry for himself, so.
All right, give you guys about 10 more seconds to finalize an answer or to second guess your answer.
Yeah, this is just a going with my gut thing.
No idea.
All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's turn around. Let's see what we've got. I see 7 p.m., 10 a.m., and is that 19?
Oh, sorry, it's 19. Sorry. 24
Which is also 7, right?
Yeah,
Okay, great. The correct answer is 7 p.m. That's going to be 10 points to Michael, Brendan, and Roman.
I was
The
between
second
5
book,
and 7.
I was thinking in the morning when he got him up so early, but then I was like, wait, that was what
Yeah,
Malfoy was
I was
doing.
thinking it was a morning thing too.
I was thinking like 9 p.m. because it was literally saying in the book that they practiced with like golf club, and it was a golf ball, and it was getting very like dark and late.
Oh, yeah, they
That was
trained until it was dark.
9 p.m.
But great job, everybody. And that brings us to the end of book 1. Our scores so far. Oh, I don't have my formula on my spreadsheet that tells me the total score, so we're just going to add real quick. Right now, in 4th place, we've got Brendan with 20 points. In tied for 2nd place, we have Roman and Jessie, each with 30 points. And currently in 1st place, with a perfect score of 50 points, we've got Michael from Hufflepuff. Well done, well done. And it's time. Go to book number 2, Chamber of Secrets. Now we're finally in a place where the titles are the same in the United States and in Europe. Let's go to question number 1, Chamber of Secrets. Who is the first active Hogwarts professor to speak to Harry in this book? Who's the first active Hogwarts professor to speak to Harry in this book?
I'm sensing a theme, Hunter.
And you may continue to sense a theme.
I was wondering what you would like time this time.
It does take a lot of time, and these are my favorite questions, the ones that I get to ask the same question every single book.
I was banking
I've
on
got a-
chapter names.
I did chapter names last time for the last round for the first
That would
chapter.
have killed me because I suck at chapter's name.
Well, I did first chapter of each book, which is probably the easiest of all the chapters. In hindsight, I should have done like, hey, what's the 11th chapter of this book?
That would have been hard.
Nobody would have had answers, honestly. I mean,
The official Harry Potter channel has been doing a trivia of they show the chapter art from like the
Oh, yeah,
original releases, and I have shockingly gotten all of them. It just asks like
Whoa.
what happens in this chapter, and I'm like every piece of art I remember. I'm like, oh yeah, that was a good one.
That's impressive. Maybe I'll do a full round of just chapter
Just
art trivia.
Yeah, give the chapter art.
That would be tough.
It
Especially
would
if you
be.
don't- Especially if you don't read the books, you only listen to them.
If you only listen to audio, yeah, that'll make it real tough. All right, looks like everyone might have an answer down. Let's go ahead and turn them around. Let's see what we got. I see from Roman, I see Snape, I see Lockhart, and Snape. We are split. The correct answer is Professor Snape. Now you may be wondering, hey, doesn't Lockhart talk to Harry in Flourish of Blots? No, he does not talk to Harry. He talks about Harry. He does not speak to Harry at all. Snape is the first one when they finally get to the school after crashing into the Whomping Willow. I know, kind of surprising.
I mean, technically, he's not really active yet because he's been hired.
He is active.
I would count him as active, but he does not speak to him.
He
just talks.
On
Well, he wasn't officially a teacher at that point yet. I don't.
But he does speak to him.
I think I would call him a teacher.
To take the picture though.
He talks about Harry. He actually does not speak to him. We can double check at the end of this just in case, but I am fairly confident that he does not speak to him. The answer is Snape, which means at least tentatively 10 points to Michael and to Roman. If I'm wrong, though, and you guys are right, you will get the points for it. But we'll go to question number 2. In what place in the league are the Chudley Cannons? It's like a number place.
Okay.
Yes. What number place in the league are the Chudley Cannons?
Bonus to whoever says that.
I have like my gut, and then I have no idea from there.
I have my gut, and then I have the reoccurring Harry Potter numbers that I'm
right. Yeah. We'll see if any of them pay off. Looks like everyone
is very proud of them. So.
Yeah, Ron is for some reason proud of them. Let's go ahead and turn those answers around. Let's see what we've got. What place are the Chudley Cannons? I see ninth. Did everyone say ninth? Looks like it. And the correct answer is ninth place. So great job, everybody. That is 10 points across the board. And these are the questions where I feel the worst because you all get it right, and I'm like, all right, I gotta do better.
Or you can just congratulate us that we're all smart.
Yeah, you're right, Jessie. Congratulations, you guys all outsmarted me. All right, let's go to question number 3. Who informed Harry of the definition of mudblood? Who informed Harry of the definition of mudblood? 30 seconds on the clock. And while you guys are thinking, I'm going to go grab my Chamber of Secrets book, and I'm going to look at the Lockhart stuff just to make sure.
I'm between two people.
I mean, it does speak. I mean, I've literally read through the book last week a bit, and he says, "Oh, Harry, I'm going to offer him my books and blah blah blah." But I don't know if it technically speaks directly to him.
Well, there is a difference between the movies and the book, so.
Yeah, for this one.
Yep.
Also, because he's been hired, but technically he hasn't really started his first day, so is he really an active teacher?
Well, do you think the teachers
no.
that are planning in the summer for their classes are active teachers?
Yes, because they were they've been teachers before. This is Lockhart's first year as a teacher.
But I have a bunch of teacher friends that work all through the summer to get their lessons ready.
Yep, I will give an update on. I will give an update after this question on the Lockhart question because I do have an update here. But hopefully you guys have an answer to this question: Who informed Harry the definition of mudblood? Let's turn the answers around. What do we got? I see Ron, and Ron Weasley. The correct answer is Mr. Ronald Bilious Weasley. That is 10 points across the board.
Hagrid, right?
Yeah.
It's Hermione.
I believe it's Hermione in the movies.
Oh, yeah.
I remember the book. She doesn't know.
Correct.
She doesn't know what it means.
Yeah.
Everyone is super angry, but she doesn't even know.
She has no idea. Yeah. All right. A quick update on question 1 of Chamber of Secrets. My mistake, everybody. Professor Lockhart does say one thing to Harry. He says, "Nice big smile, Harry." And he also, in his announcement to the press and everyone, announces that he will be taking up the post of Defense Against the Dark Arts. And I would qualify that as he is an active professor, because he also he did set the course list. He set the book list, and I feel like yes, for him to set the course list, he would be I would consider an active professor. And so for question 1, we're going to flip. It is actually 10 points to Jessie and Brendan, and not 10 points to Roman and Michael. And so
I would like for that not to take place. Thank you very much.
Too late.
Perfect score.
It's matching his perfect score.
That's exactly right. Well, hey, he's still currently in the lead. Let's go to question number 4. In what class does Ginny sit next to Colin Creevy? In what class does Ginny sit next to Colin Creevy? All right, about 10 more seconds.
Is in the book.
It's when it's after he's been petrified. Ginny is not feeling well, and someone say, "Want to have a brother?" I guess she's sitting next to him.
That is correct.
All right.
You don't get points for that, Roman, but that is the correct spot.
I know. Fortunately, because I do not have the answer.
The good news is there's only so many possible answers here.
Yeah.
I guess this is
one of the main core.
one.
What did you get?
All right. Does everyone have an answer down? Let's go ahead and turn them around. Let's see what we got. I see charms, transfiguration, charms. Correct answer is charms. That's going to be 10 points to Michael, Jessie, and Roman.
That was
Random
a total
guessing.
guess.
That was a total guess
I went
as well.
with a gut.
My God.
But it's time to go to the last question of Chamber of Secrets. Oh, where's this? There it is. Question number 5. What spell did Hermione use to try to reveal the contents of Riddle's diary? What spell did Hermione use to try to reveal the contents of Riddle's diary?
Spells and book titles, not my thing.
I can't remember if it's a 2-part or a 1-part.
I think it's a 2-part.
I think it is too.
Yeah.
Maybe. My lips are sealed. You guys got about 20 seconds on the clock while I grab my other books to be nearby just so I can verify the other questions, just so you guys don't get mad at me.
I don't know if it's 2 parts.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
stick with 1.
I feel like my answer is too obvious and therefore can't be the right one.
You know what? I think I had the same one as you first, and then I put something else.
All right. Does everyone have an answer down?
Yes.
All right. Let's go ahead and see those answers. What spell did Hermione use to try to reveal the contents of Riddle's diary? I see Revelio, a Paraceum, and a Paraceum. The correct answer is a Paraceum. That's going to be 10 points to Roman and 10 points to Michael.
Reveal you first, Jessie, because for me it was obvious as well.
I thought it was special as Revelio. At first.
You would think it was Revelio, and that Jessie does feel like the obvious, simple answer.
Yes.
Especially for anyone who's played Hogwarts Legacy.
I know, that's all that would go in my head right now.
Just Revelio everything. All right. And that brings us to the end of Book 2, Chamber of Secrets. Our current point totals. In 4th place, we have Brendan with 50 points. In 3rd place, actually, still tied for 2nd place, we have Roman and Jessie, each with 70 points. And currently, in 1st place, we've got Michael with 90 points. So 90 to 70 to 70 to 50. It is still anybody's game. You guys are doing great. How are we feeling after 2 books?
Feeling better.
Good. Those are definitely the hardest 2 for me.
They are difficult.
the last 6 round, there was some question. I was like, if we have the same kind of question, I'm dead. But then I feel like those ones are all right.
Yeah, I read the later books more recently, so hopefully I do better on them.
That tends to be the case for most people. Is the later books feel more fresh.
Not for me. I haven't read them in years. So,
Great. We'll see how you do. Guys, it's time to go to book number 3, Prisoner of Azkaban. We're going to question number 1. Who is the first active Hogwarts professor to speak to Harry in this book? 30 seconds on the clock. And I am currently verified just to make sure I didn't miss something, because a part of me is terrified that I did miss something. Cool. Got
Hunter,
it.
it's spoken to, not written to, right?
Correct. Who is the first active Hogwarts professor to speak to Harry?
do we take the same rule as the second one? Like a professor, like if they've been named as professor for the year, they are active.
I would say so, yes. All right, I feel confident in my answer. Hope you guys feel confident in your answers.
No.
Well, if you guys have your answers, let's go ahead and turn them around. Let's see what we've got.
Change the game.
I see Hagrid, Lupin, and McGonagall. The correct answer that I have is Professor R.J. Lupin on the Hogwarts Express.
Oh, that's right.
Did you not see
Yes.
Hagrid on the Diagon?
I thought they saw him in Diagon Alley, yeah.
That's what I was just checking. And they do not see Hagrid in Diagon Alley.
I literally walked Lupin first and then damn it.
So that's going to be 10 points to Jessie. Great job, Jessie.
Yay!
All right. Let's go to question number 2. Where does Stan Shunpike say the night bus cannot go? Where does Stan Shunpike say the night bus cannot go? 30 seconds on the clock.
Much more confident in this one.
I'm blanking. I'm totally blanking.
All right, looks like everyone's got an answer now. Let's go ahead and turn those answers around. Where does Stan Shunpike say the night bus cannot go? I see overwater, underwater, overseas, Diagon Alley. The correct answer is underwater.
Underwater.
He says it can go anywhere except underwater. Feel free to find evidence otherwise, but that's going to be 10 points to Romane, everybody.
I knew it was something with water. I just couldn't remember what.
Yeah, he said it can take you any place you want to go except underwater.
I'd like to advocate that the most important thing is water. Just
Yeah,
well,
it's all
theoretically,
answers with water in it.
theoretically, it can go over water.
What does over water means? Like flying? Oh,
Like flying, I guess. I don't know. But Stan Shunpike does not say over water, and that would be what the question is. What does Stan Shunpike say? That's 10 points to Romane and Slytherin. And we go to question number 3. Who is the first student to face the Boggart after Neville? Who's the first student to face the Boggart after Neville? 30 seconds on the clock.
This is another I'm between two.
Yeah, me too.
yeah, I'm between two too.
All right. Well, looks like everyone's ready, so we'll see what you guys do. Let's turn those answers around. Let's see what we got. I see Parvati, Seamus, Parvati, and Dean. The correct answer is Parvati Patil. That's going to be 10 points to Roman and 10 points to Jessie.
I was between Parvati and Seamus.
Yeah, I was between Parvati and Seamus, and I was glad I chose Parvati.
Sorry, guys. It's nightfall here. I'm just going to turn on the lights.
Oh, you're okay.
And
You're good,
Parvati
Roman.
was afraid of a mummy, right? Was that?
I think so.
Yeah, it was
Yes,
Mummy.
I think you're right.
Hey, I'll ask the questions around here.
Oops,
I'm really good.
I can steal one by accident.
I'm really good at asking questions, and I am adequate at answering. We'll see. All right, let's go to question number 4. What did Wood suggest Harry do in the meantime while McGonagall confiscated the firebolts? What did Wood suggest Harry do in the meantime while McGonagall confiscated the firebolts? So this is assuming he cannot get his firebolt back for the final match. What does Wood suggest Harry do? 30 seconds on the clock.
I feel like it's a trick question.
Yeah,
Seems
me
so
too.
obvious.
I feel like it should be something ridiculous because I remember him being like super heated about this. So I feel like
Go to McGonagall and yeah.
yeah, like steal it out of her office.
All right, couple more seconds to finalize an answer. And let's go ahead and turn those boards around. Let's see what we have. I see use a school broom, buy another broom, buy a new broom, order a new broomstick like a Nimbus 2001. The correct answer is order a Nimbus 2001 from which broomstick, which I will say, that's 10 points to Michael and to Jessie and to Roman for buying a new broom. I will give it there. Brendan, I'm sorry, not a school broom. He does use a school broom.
In my book.
We do use the shooting star.
Yeah.
He does use the shooting
It's
star.
like a butterfly passes him or whatever.
The one
Yeah,
that's
it's
so
it's
slow.
not very fast.
That's Ron.
Oh, that is wrong. That is correct. No points for you there, but that is correct, Michael. We go to the last question. Prisoner of Azkaban. Which Marauder is the first to insult Snape via the map? Which Marauder is the first to insult Snape via the map? You got a 25% chance of getting this one right.
I even have the order if you want for bonus point.
No bonus points, but I do like it. And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to make sure I have a correct answer on this next one that's coming up.
Between two.
Yeah.
All right, give you guys about 10 more seconds to come up with an answer. And we're going to share my screen again. All right, and let's go ahead and turn those answers around. Which Marauder is the first to insult Snape? I see Padfoot, Prongs, Mooney, and Mooney. The correct answer is Mooney. He's the very first one. That's going to be 10 points to Jessie and 10 points to Roman.
Yeah, I feel like I remember the insult being about his exceptionally large nose.
Oh. All I remember was Wormtail was last.
Wormtail is last. That is correct. I believe, Roman, tell me the order. I think I have it in my right, but let's hear it.
I think it's Mooney, Sirius, James, and Wormtail.
Yeah.
No,
Alright.
Wormtail and James. James is the last one.
Oh, James is last. Great. I have no idea.
think James
So
is last.
I can't award any bonus points because I can't verify it. But great job. Love that. Either way, Mooney's first. And that's 10 points to Jessie and Roman. And that brings us to the end of book number 3. Here are our scores. In fourth place, we have Brendan at 50 points. And if you guys are keeping track at home, that was his score at the start of this book. So unfortunately, it's a goose egg for Brendan. Not your book, but hey, there's 4 more books. That might be. So 50 points for Gryffindor. In third place, with 100 points, we have Hufflepuff. That is Michael, currently in third place, who got 1 question right during this book. And tied for first place, we have Jessie and Roman, each with 110 points. That is Ravenclaw and Slytherin currently in the lead. You guys have been tied every round. You haven't gotten all the same questions, but somehow it's evened out. All right, everybody. Time for book 4. Take a wild guess at what question number 1 is. Yeah. Who is the first active Hogwarts professor to speak to Harry in this book? And I just went through and verified, and I am like 95% sure I have this correct. So 30 seconds on the clock.
I have so much trouble even remembering the beginning of each book.
The entire summer and the beginning of the book and make sure it's before they get to school.
And even if we finish this call today and later on you go and check these and you're like, wait a second, Hunter had it wrong, it's this, just send me a message and I'll edit that in post and you'll get the points for it. And other people may lose the points for it if you correct me. All right, give you guys about 5 more seconds to come up with an answer.
5 seconds.
Maybe a few more seconds than 5. More seconds just means more time to second guess your answers.
Yeah.
When you have an answer.
Yeah, it's true. If you have an answer.
Oh my goodness. I'm blanking on this one.
No, me too.
Yeah.
This is a difficult one. I will admit that. We'll go ahead and say 5 more seconds now. 4, 3, 2.
That's even worse.
And 1. Let's see those answers. Who do we got? I see McGonagall, Hagrid, McGonagall, and Hagrid. You guys are split again. You guys have been split often. The correct answer is Professor Rubius Hagrid. That is correct. That is going to be 10 points to Brett.
Hagrid and McGonagall. No.
And this is their first class, Care of Magical Creatures.
Yeah.
It happens super late, I think, comparatively to the other books. But Hagrid says morning. But it's Hagrid. That's 10 points to Brendan and 10 points to Michael. And we go to question number 2, Goblet of Fire. Who bet Ludo Bagman that Bulgaria would score first? Who bet Ludo Bagman that Bulgaria will score first? 30 seconds on the clock. Good luck.
It's something so random.
Yeah. This name
totally
that
a
only
random
mentioned
name.
once.
I can remember the. I will go multiple choice on this one if anybody wants to.
I would too.
I would too. I forgot about that.
I can fourth that, but yeah, I don't know that I'm pulling this name out.
All right. Sounds like we want multiple choice. Give me a few seconds real quick to get multiple choice for you guys. All right. A few more seconds. I've got a bank of just names written down somewhere. And so we're just going to... so we're just going to go ahead and read out some of these names that I've got here. Some of them are real names. Some of them are not real names. Where is this bank? All right, let me get one more. All right. Here's your multiple choice options. Who bet Ludo Bagman that Bulgaria would score first? Your options are A, Damocles Belby, B, Agatha Timms, C, Rodney Ponter, and D, a gang of goblins. Again, your answers are A, Damocles Belby, B, Agatha Timms, C, Rodney Ponter, And D, a gang of goblins.
We just put the letter.
Yeah, you can just put the letter.
The two names were in my head were the ones you chose. Thank you, Hunter.
I'm glad that you did
Great.
multiple because no.
All right, does everyone have an answer down? If so, let's go ahead and turn them around. Let's see what we have. I see Belby, Rodney, and Agatha. The correct answer is Rodney Puntner. And that is going to be 10 points to Michael and 10 points to Jessie.
I knew Belby sounded familiar because I just read that one, but then I remembered where it was from, and I'm like, oh, it's not him.
Yep, that is correct. It is from somewhere else. Agatha Timms makes a different bet with Ludo Bagman. So that's probably the trickiest one. Was that the other name? Was that the other name you had, Michael?
Yep, and I know exactly what she bet, and I don't want to say because it may be a next question. Maybe.
It is not the next question, but it is a really good question.
It's a Ludo match.
That's right. Yeah.
All right, let's go to question number 3. Goblet of Fire. Which Slytherin student put their name in the Goblet of Fire? Which Slytherin student put their name in the Goblet of Fire? 30 seconds on the clock.
Oh, I remember exactly that moment because Harry is like, we can't have a Slytherin champion.
I'm not satisfied with my answer.
I'll give you guys about 10 more seconds to finalize an answer. Which Slytherin student put their name in the Goblet of Fire?
Between two.
Yeah.
I swear it was the other one.
I have two answers, but I.
Well, let's find out. Let's turn those answers around, see what we've got. I see Warrington, Bull, Montague, and Marcus Flip. The correct answer is Warrington. That's going to be 10 points to Roman.
I was actually hesitating with yours, Jessie. I was about to write Montag.
Yeah, Warrington was the one I couldn't remember.
He's the one who looks like a sloth.
Yes,
Yeah,
that is
see,
correct.
I remembered his description. I just couldn't remember his name.
Well done. That's 10 points to Slytherin. Proud of you, Roman. Again, guys, I'm not biased, but, you know, I am rooting for Roman here. All right, let's go to question number 4, Goblet of Fire. How many points did Cedric score in the first task? How many points did Cedric score in the first task? And I will tell you guys, I really like this question because this number is actually technically not written down anywhere in the text.
You have to calculate.
We know his score from the second task and his final score going into the third task. And through that math, what was his score in the first task?
Yeah, there's a pretty big hint.
Give you guys about 10 more seconds to write down a number.
Oh, hold on, am I off by 1?
Uh-oh.
Maybe.
No, I'm like,
You have to know what score he gets in the second task, and you have to know what
Yeah.
is the final one to enter the maze.
I'm forgetting
Yeah.
the seconds.
All right, 5 more seconds to finalize. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's see what we've got. From Brendan, 39. Michael, 40. Jessie, move it over just slightly for me. Great. 40. And Roman, 38. The correct answer is 38.
I knew it was 38, and I didn't put that because I thought it was a round number. Ugh.
I did too. Yeah.
Ugh.
I had 40, and then I was like, wait, no, we got to do the
I was like, I feel like it's 38, but that's so weird. Like,
I think he gets 85 to enter the maze first, and the
Yes, he
second
does.
task, I think he got 47.
That is correct, Roman. Again, no bonus points, but you are right. And that helped you get the right answer here. 10 points to Roman and Slytherin. And we go to our final question of Goblet of Fire. What model of flying carpet did Barty Crouch's grandfather own? What model of flying carpet did Barty Crouch's grandfather own? 30 seconds on the clock.
it's
Honestly.
thinking.
Sorry, Roman. I gotta have some questions like this, you know?
But Slytherin help each other, you know?
You're doing pretty good.
I know my answer. That's not right.
All right, give you guys about 5 more seconds to finalize an answer. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go ahead and turn these answers around. What do we have? I see a big old question mark. I see a full size. I see a blue bottle. And I see a Axminster that can fit 12. The correct answer is the Axminster. That is going to be 10 points to
Well
Michael.
done.
The blue bottle was the family broom, but I couldn't remember the,
Yep.
the flying carpet.
That is correct. That is correct. 10 points to Hufflepuff. Michael, well done. And that brings us to the end of Book 4. Our current scores. He is out of the frame, but in 4th place, we've got Brendan from Gryffindor with 60 points. In 3rd place, we have Jessie from Ravenclaw with 120 points. In tied for 1st place, we have Michael and Roman both with 130 points.
New time.
Don't do well too much.
Nicely done. Roman and Jessie no longer tied, but now Michael and Roman are tied. And so it is 130 to 130 to 120 to 60. It is still anybody's game. We got 3 more books and the Golden Snitch question. Let's go to book number 5. Order of the Phoenix. Question number 1. Who is the first active Hogwarts professor to speak to Harry in this book? And again, I am like 90% confident that I have the right answer.
And it's speaking, not written to.
It is speaking. And I'll say this. If someone is
Former
speaking...
professor speaks to him early.
Yes, but we are going current, active. If someone is, let's say, hypothetically giving an announcement to, like, let's say, like a Great Hall, I would not count that as speaking to Harry. If it's just like a general announcement to, like, everybody, if that makes sense, I would not count that. For the record, that may or may not help you.
Oh, I was literally active, meaning like doesn't count if they're not professor.
But yeah, giving a general announcement that may include Harry in the group, I would not count as like speaking to Harry, if that makes sense.
So,
So we'll say like the start of term
Okay.
feast, I would not count like an announcement from from anyone as speaking to Harry.
it's 2.
Actually, I can't remember. I don't know if this
Them-
would count.
Dumbledore doesn't count as a professor, does he?
Who? Sorry.
Dumbledore. Do you count him as a professor?
What is his title that students call him?
Professor Dumbledore. He's a professor.
I
Yeah, but
would.
he's like
I would.
headmaster though. For me, headmaster
He is
professor.
the headmaster. I will include. I'm not giving a hint of what the answer to this question is. It may or may not be him, but I am including Dumbledore as a professor
Okay, fine.
because he is
No,
referred
I
to
was
as
thinking
professor.
ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
But yes, I will include him as an active professor, even though he is the headmaster. Is that the answer here? Who knows? Guess we'll find out. I'll give you guys 5 more seconds to finalize your answer. Jessie, that is the sigh of someone who is just tired of these questions.
No, I know. Well, it's the sigh of someone who's like, technically, was this them, or were they first, or because I'm like going through the beginning of my book and my head and like who he comes in contact with, and I'm like, did he speak to? I don't remember.
I almost put down a professor who's no longer a professor, so
That's literally what I did first.
yeah, I'm pretty sure we had the same person.
Yeah, exactly.
Possibly, probably.
Oops, not him.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change.
Oh, real quick change from Jessie. And once Jessie finishes her change, we'll turn those answers around. All right.
Now I'm gonna be wrong because I changed.
Let's turn them around. Let's see what we've got. I see McGonagall. I see Snape. I see Snape. And I see Snape. The correct answer is Professor Snape. That's going to be 10 points to Michael, Jessie, and Roman. And this is in class.
Doesn't after Umbridge give the speech, doesn't McGonagall ask him if he was paying attention? And then he like repeats back what Hermione says.
Yeah, but that's
like,
later.
Oh.
I do believe that is later.
Yeah.
Is that later? I thought
But-
that was the
Yeah.
opening speech.
No, that's
It's
after
because he gets
got
detention from Umbridge's class, which I was really debating. I was trying to remember if Umbridge addressed him in his trial. That was my
No, she
dilemma.
talked to Dumbledore.
Yeah, I debated that too.
Yeah.
Great job. That is Snape. That is 10 points to Michael, Jessie, and Roman. And we go to question number 2. What was the final score of the Gryffindor versus Hufflepuff Quidditch match? What was the final score of the Gryffindor versus Hufflepuff Quidditch match? 30 seconds on the clock.
I mean, he only played one, so.
Oh my goodness, forgetting how to write numbers. This is a guess though, so I'm not getting it right.
No.
Meant to say who had what?
No.
If we get one of them right, do we get 5 points?
I'm going to say no. But you can get some admiration from me. I'll give you like one clap if you get one of the numbers right.
No idea.
Man, the amount of scratch outs I have on this page is not good.
I'm really hoping this is the first question that I finally get some points.
Probably.
Because you guys have not allowed me to get any. Yeah, numbers are fun. They're great.
No, we want to give you a goose egg, Hunter.
Well, let's find out. Let's go ahead and turn those answers around if you guys are ready. What is the final score? I see 210 to 190, 280, 170, 180, 160, and 190 to 20. The correct answer is 240 to 230, and that means 10 points to me, everybody. Let's go.
Congratulations.
Yeah, this is the first match. Hufflepuff won. This is the first match that after Harry's banned, and Fred and George are banned. And it apparently is so embarrassing. Ginny catches the snitch. And they lose by 10. Only because Ginny caught the snitch. And so no points there across the board except to me. We go to question number 3. I don't
mind. 5th book, and it's the first one you get right.
Yeah, you guys went 4 whole books without letting me get any points on the board. So well done. All right, question number 3, Order of the Phoenix. What department is on level 7 of the Ministry of Magic? What department is on level 7 of the Ministry of Magic? 30 seconds on the clock.
It's a guess. Just pulling one out of the hat. Feels right.
Yeah, one on 8, I think.
I'm just going with the most obvious one because I don't know. There could be so many.
There could be several. We'll find out. It looks like everyone, I think, has an answer. Let's go ahead and turn the boards around. What do we have? What department is a level 7 of the Ministry of Magic? I see Department of Mysteries. I see the misuse of magical artifacts. I see the Department of Magical Accidents and Catastrophes. And, Roman, currently your screen is frozen on my end. Roman, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, I see
Oh.
her. She has magical games and sports.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
that's why
It's
I
frozen
wrote-
for me, so I'm glad you
why
can
is
see it.
frozen? Can you see me, the other
I can
people?
see you.
Okay, well.
Oh, I'm glad you guys can. I don't know why I can't. We'll figure that out in a second. But your answer is magical games and sports. The
Yes.
correct answer is the Department of Magical Games and Sports. That's going to be 10 points to Roman. Now go to question number 4. Order of the Phoenix. Who is the author of Defensive Magical Theory? Who is the author of Defensive Magical Theory? 30 seconds on
I'll
the
give a
clock.
choice for that.
Me too, please. I'm
Yeah,
bad at book
it's-
names.
It's on the top of my tongue. If we did multiple choice, I think I could get it.
Michael, it's up to you whether or not it's multiple choice.
He's thinking.
He's like, oh, can I just take this for myself?
Because I have a name. Do I need first and last name or just?
I will say, I need a last name.
Okay. I'm gonna go for it.
Okay. Wow.
All right, good luck, everybody. Also, I'm just remembering the one question we did multiple choice on. I believe I gave the correct answers 10 points. It should have been 5 points. It is half credit for multiple choice questions, so I will update those scores.
Yeah. Thankfully you said last name, because that's the one I remember.
I feel like last
have
name. Most
none.
people are called by the last names, and I'll give you if anyone gets the last name.
I'm
Then
gonna
you'll get credit for
recognize it as soon as I see it, but I can't.
That's the only name I remember.
All right, well, let's see if this pays off for Michael. Let's go ahead and turn answers around, everybody. Who is the author of Defensive Magical Theory? I see Quentin Tremble, Fabian, Hopkirk, and Slinkhart. The correct answer is Wilbert Slinkhart. It's close enough, Michael. That's going to be 10 points to Hufflepuff.
Well done.
Yeah, the first name I'm just like I was on the tip of my brain, but Slim Card I remembered.
Yep, there you go. Nicely done. And we go to our final question of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. What is Educational Decree number 27? What is Educational Decree number 27? 30 seconds on the clock.
That is so hard to remember all of them, honestly.
There are too many.
Oh God, I hope I spelled that right.
I remember 2 or 3 of them, so
Do you have to get like the exact title or just like what it does?
If you get what it does, then I will give it to you. Yeah, you do not need the exact like verbiage.
Oh, the official
of it.
phrasing.
Yeah, you don't need the official phrasing. As long as you get the general idea of what it is, then you will get credit. And it looks like maybe everyone has an answer. Let's go ahead and turn answers around. Let's see what we got. What's Education Decree number 27? Let's see. I see banning the Quibbler. I see the Inquisitorial Squad. I see forbidden to read the Quibbler. And Jessie, pull it back just a hair so I can read it. Your block got a little bit closer and then a little bit to the side so you see the front end. Or you can just read it out loud to me.
Okay, it just said I think it's wrong, but Umbridge can decide appropriate punishments for.
The punishments from Umbridge. All right, thank you so much. Yeah, sorry I couldn't read it. But the correct answer is any student found in possession of the Quibbler will be expelled. That is 10 points to Roman and 10 points to Michael. Nicely done. And that does bring us to the end of Book 5. Our scores that are also updated with the one multiple choice question being updated. Our scores in 4th place, we've got Brendan from Gryffindor with 60 points. In 3rd place, we have Jessie from Ravenclaw with 125 points. In 2nd place, with 155, we have Michael from Hufflepuff. And right now in 1st place with 160 points, we have Roman from Slytherin. Book number 6, my favorite book, Half-Blood Prince. Question number 1. Who is the first active Hogwarts professor to speak to Harry in this book? Who is the first active Hogwarts professor to speak to Harry in this book? 30 seconds on the clock.
And come into the same issue we came in book 2.
I think this one is actually the easiest for me.
Yeah.
Because it's
Agreed.
so
That's what I was
obvious.
thinking.
I hope so. Let's find out. Let's turn the answers around. I see Dumbledore, and Slughorn. The correct answer is Professor Albus Dumbledore.
It's when he come and get him at
I wasn't
private
counting
drive.
Dumbledore as a professor.
We'd already established
We
he was a
literally-
professor though on the previous question.
That's because Dumbledore isn't actively teaching. I mean, he's teaching Harry on the side, but he's not teaching his subject. So that's the reason why I chose Taurus Slughorn, because he was established as the potions. Well, he was established at that time, but he was coming back as a teacher at that time. So that's why I chose Taurus.
Yeah, but technically, if we
But he
see
wasn't
that
active.
the first time he talked to Harry, he didn't accept the job yet.
I think to Hunter's point of what do you address him as? You address him as Professor Dumbledore.
Yes, which Harry does specifically, and I believe Roman asked that question for the last one, and so I will say it is Dumbledore. Sorry, Michael, I get where you're coming from. I love that mug that you're drinking from, by the way. But that's going to be 10 points to Jessie and to Roman and to Brendan. Nice work. And we go to question number 2, Half-Blood Prince. How much does a skull cost in Borgin and Burks? How much does a skull cost in Borgin and Burks? 30 seconds on the clock.
No idea.
Is this when like Hermione goes in and she asks for
I know it's a
something?
lot.
Yeah. It's a lot. Can't remember the number though.
All right, I'll give you guys about 10 more seconds to finalize an answer. How much does a skull cost?
Hunter gets again.
Maybe,
Can we
I
do
hope so.
The closest? Closest to the price?
Nope.
Win?
Price is right. Price is right.
Yeah, closest without going over. Yeah, 1 gallon. All right, let's turn the answers around. Let's see what we've got. I see 1,000 galleons. I see 28 galleons. I see 1,500 galleons, and I see 85 galleons. The correct answer is 16 gallons. And so if we
y'all
go
went
closest without going over it, I still get 10 points.
Yeah. Dang.
What's
I
the
knew.
thing
I
when
was
she
like,
says it's like 1,000?
Now, the necklace is 1,500
Yeah.
gallons.
Oh, the necklace.
Yes.
This is the expensive one.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
but
sure if
a
the skull
skull-
was the low end one. I remember one
Yep.
was
Yeah.
small
The
amount.
skull was like maybe you could have scraped it together, but
Yeah, you can buy a skull, but the necklace is real expensive. But no points there. 10 points to me. I'm at 20. Nice work, everybody. And let's go to question number 3. What are the initials of the new potions professor? What are the initials of the new potions professor at Hogwarts?
Is it a
I know
trick
it's
question,
funny.
Hunter?
No, he
It is
signed. He
he-
signed Harry's word like when he invites them to the club, and at the end it has the letters. And I actually wondered what they meant, and I didn't even look for it.
Yeah, it's not a trick question. He signs a letter.
Yeah.
And we don't know every name, and so
No.
that's why I'm only asking for initials.
I feel like this is wrong.
I guess it could be a trick question depending on how you think about it, but not intended to be a trick question. It's also written in like a really fancy cursive in the
Yeah.
book, and so I'm like pretty sure I have the right letters.
Yeah, I'm like, whatever looks right to me.
Right, yeah.
None of it looks
All right. Give you guys a few more seconds to finalize an answer. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's turn answers around. Let's see what we got. I see HGS, HRS, HMS, and HJB. The correct answer is HEFS. It is Horace E.F. Slughorn. We don't know what the E and the F stand for, but it is Horace. That's why I said... Yeah, that's why I said maybe it could be considered a trick question because there is an extra middle name. But HEFS, and guys, that's going to be 2 questions in a row. It's 10 points for your host. Nicely done. We go to question number 4. What spell did Slughorn use to stop Belby from choking? What spell did Slughorn use to stop Belby from choking? 30 seconds on the clock.
Oh, no.
I feel like I have a partial bit of the spell, but not the whole thing. And this is where the other name that you use, the Daedalus Belby or whatever, came from.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
When the train...
Damocles Belby.
Damocles Belby, that's right.
He invented the wolfbane potion.
Yes.
All right, let's go ahead and turn those answers around. Let's see what we've got. What spell did Slughorn use? I see question mark. I see Ineptio. I see Espario, and I see Arius. What is that?
Clarus. Yeah,
Arius Clarus.
Completely made up.
The correct answer is Anapneo. Michael, you are close, but I'm going to say not quite close enough, unfortunately, with the T in there. Anapneo.
Like sleep apnea and aspiration.
Yeah.
And
They're going to say not quite close enough.
About the spelling of it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'll say not quite close enough. It is Anapneo, and that's going to be no points across the board again. That's 10 points for me, everybody. I'm at 40, I think. That's 3 in a row. All right, this is a good book for me. Let's go to the last question.
It's your favorite book, not ours.
Yes, clearly my favorite book. All right, last question. Half-Blood Prince. What was the password to the Gryffindor common room during the final Quidditch match of the year? What was the password to the Gryffindor common room during the final Quidditch match of the year? 30 seconds on the clock.
He says it, and then she goes like, "You'll see," and then
That is correct. You know exactly right where it is, but what is the password?
Oh my god.
see, I'm getting into the problem where I only listen to audiobooks and I didn't see the words, so.
Well, good thing spelling doesn't count.
I have a few from that year, but I have to pick which one because I have no idea the other.
All right. Sorry, I'm pulling my slideshow back to the correct question. I had to double check that I had something on there. There we are. Share my screen. There we are. And looks like everyone has an answer. Let's turn them around. What was the password to Gryffindor Common Room during the final Quidditch match of the season? I see Bobbles. I see Quid Agis. I see Quid Agis. And I see a question mark. Correct answer is Quid Agis. That's going to be 10 points to Romane, 10 points to Michael. Nicely done. Yeah, not a spelling bee, so you get the points.
Thanks.
And that brings us to the end of Book 6, everybody. Our score is in 4th place. We've got Brendan and Gryffindor with 70 points. In 3rd place, Jessie, Ravenclaw with 135 points. In second place, we have Michael from Hufflepuff with 165 points. And currently in first place with 180 points, we have Romane from Slytherin. And we have one book left, everybody. Anybody's game. Still from here.
My favorite book.
Deathly. Here we go. Deathly
haven't-
Hallows trivia.
Haven't read it in a long time.
Yeah.
Well, let's see how you guys do.
do.
Question number 1. Who is the first active Hogwarts professor to speak to Harry in this book? 30 seconds on the clock.
Sorry, let me know if I have sound interference coming in.
Yeah, you're great. I think there's like an occasional bark in the background, but you're so fine. All right. Does everyone have an answer down? I think so. Let's go ahead and turn those boards around. Let's see what we've got. I see Hagrid, McGonagall, and Hagrid. Correct answer is Professor Rubius Hagrid. That is during the Battle of the Seven Potters when they take them from the Dursleys. And that one I feel pretty confident in.
Sorry, my toddler is now running to come get me.
Yeah, you're so fine. All right, we're so close. We're at the finish line. All right, let's go to question number 2. According to Xenophilius Lovegood, what is the proper name for garden gnomes? According to Xenophilius Lovegood, what is the proper name for garden gnomes?
I'm gonna get this spelled.
And again, not a spelling bee, but it's got to be pretty close.
If nobody get it, we could get the multiple choice, guys. Think about it.
I have no problem with that. I would guess, but
I have a guess. But I do multiple choice. Everyone else did.
yeah, I'm fine with that.
Michael?
Sure, why
I
not?
think Michael got it.
Ah, man, this is going to be the hardest one to come up with multiple choice for. Give me,
Yeah, you
all right, give me a
create
second,
garden
guys.
gnome.
It's only the second on 7 books. Not too bad.
Oh my gosh, how am I going to come up with multiple choice for this one? I guess I'm just going to type some gibberish and hope that it's close enough.
Sorry, Hunter.
That is okay.
Because I have the second name, I just can't remember the first name.
I'm writing down one more. I'm just writing down gibberish, guys. This might be an easy multiple choice. I have no idea. We'll find out. Last one. All right, here we go. Are you guys ready for your multiple choice? According to Xenophilius, what is the proper name for garden gnomes? We have A, Genium gardensius, B, Nomelius gentius, C, Geranius garnesi, or D, Gernumbly gardensi. Again, we have Genium gardensius, Nomelius garcius, Geranius garnesi, and Gernumbly gardensi. It may be simple. It also may just all sound like complete gibberish to you guys.
Did not help at all.
Oh,
read that
great.
one more
That's
time,
good to
Hunter?
know. Yeah. Genium gardensius, Nomelius Garcius, Geranius Garnesi, Gernumbly Gardensi. You guys gave me the hardest one to come up with the multiple choice for.
Well, thank you,
I'm
Hunter. You just
second-guessing
confirmed it for me.
myself.
So
You did a good job making names up.
Because
Thank you.
still
I
don't know
guess
the
we'll.
answer.
I guess we'll find out.
I know. I think I had the second one right.
Well, let's see what you guys got. Let's turn the answers around. I see C, B, D, and D. The correct answer is D. It's Gernumbly Gardensi. That's going to be 5 points to Jesse, 5 points
Had
to
your
Michael.
numblies. I didn't know the other one.
yeah, I was remembering the second name. I was just like, oh, what was the first?
Nicely done. We go to question number 3, Deathly Hallows. What was the title of Rita Skeeter's book on Armando Dippet? What was the title? Oh, I put Armando. It's Armando.
Like Armando.
A little typo there. What was the title of Rita Skeeter's book on Armando Dippet? 30 seconds on the clock.
I know the one on Dumbledore. That one's easy.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah.
The Life and Lies of Armando Dippet.
I wasn't just about to write that.
Is this right?
Um,
It seems so mean.
It is Rita Skeeter.
Yeah. I almost said it.
I'll give you guys about 10 more seconds to write down an answer.
Sorry if this is hard to read. My pen just stopped writing for a second.
that
But I made
that
it
is
up anyway.
okay.
It's not the right answer. So I just made up a Rita Skeeter title.
Well, let's see how you guys did. Let's turn those answers around. What is the title of Rita's book on Armando Dippet? I see Master or Moron, Dingbat Dippet, Brave or Boring, I think. And Roman's already put down her sheets. No answer. Correct answer is Armando Dippet, Master or Moron. That's going to be 10 points to Michael.
I think
I
that's
knew it was
even
an
worse.
alliteration.
I couldn't remember if there was like something before it. I just remembered the Master of Moron part.
Yep,
It's
Master or
actually even
Moron.
worse than Life and Lies.
It is. There is also, I think there was an article. Is it Dumbledore that's daft or dangerous? Or
Well,
Yeah.
no.
Someone
Rita
else.
Skeeter I don't know about daft or dangerous, but I just remember she calls Dumbledore a obsolete dingbat. So then, like, maybe she's dingbat again. I don't know.
Maybe. Not a kind woman. That's 10 points to Hufflepuff. We go to question number 4, Deathly Hallows. What was on the second sign posted on the gate outside of the Lovegood household? There are 3 signs on the gate. The first, second, and the third. What is on the second sign posted on the gate outside of the Lovegood household? 30 seconds on the clock.
Let me see.
And if it's not exact, but it's close to what it is, then I'll probably give you credit for it.
I don't think I'm going to score on this book.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
I'm not right.
All right, let's find out. Looks like everyone's got something written down. Let's turn the answers around. I see dirigible plums, Quibbler office, watch for nargles, and keep off the dirigible plums. The correct answer is pick your own mistletoe. That is on the second side, so no points across the board. 10 more points for me. I think I'm at 50, maybe. Sounds about right.
Well, good thing you're not going to catch up to me, so we're good.
That is true. Brendan has officially beat me. So no points across the board. We go to our final question of Deathly Hallows. What are the 2 curses added to the treasures in the Lestrange Vault? These are worth 5 points apiece. What are the 2 curses added to the treasures in the Lestrange Vault? 5
want the
points per curse.
Can I write what they do, or do you want the title, like the name of the curse?
I would like the names. Because the names are specifically said by Griphook, and I would like the names. Again, not a spelling bee. But 5 points per correct curse here. 20 seconds on the clock.
So if we get one of them, do we get 5 points?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is correct. So you don't have to get both. If you get both, you get 10. If you get one, you get 5. This is the first question I've had like that so far today. Haven't been any like multi-answer questions. All right, about 10 more seconds. Write down an answer or 2 answers.
I just rolled with
Just,
it. So
I'm just making up spells to try and get the second one because I know what it
Yeah,
does.
maybe you'll get it. Oh yeah, we know what they do. All right, let's go ahead and turn those answers around. What do we got? What are the 2 curses? I see
just anti-summoning and then the multiplication one.
anti-summoning multiplication. I see Gemini and burning, incendio / Scorchio. I see multiple and Roman. What's the bottom one on there?
Burn. I just say what
Burn, what they did. And I see Ganymede and Flagrante. The correct answer is Gemino and Flagrante. I'm going to say that's 5 points to Jessie, because I believe you had I think you said Gemini, but I'm going to count it Gemino.
Yeah.
And Michael, you've got Flagrante, so I'll give you 5 points there. So 5 points to Michael, 5 points to Jessie. No points
I
anywhere
knew it
else.
started with a G.
I know, as soon as I saw the Flagrante, I remembered it, but I was like, it's not Incendio. Obviously, I just made up Scorchio.
Scorchio, why not? Yeah. Well, guys, that brings us to the end of 7 books of trivia. Here are our current scores. In 4th place, we have Brendan from Gryffindor with 80 points. In 3rd place, we have Jessie from Ravenclaw with 155 points. In 2nd place, we have Michael from Hufflepuff with 185. And in 1st place, Roman from Slytherin with 190 points. And so through 7 books, Roman with a 5-point lead over 2nd place, Michael. So again, we have 80, 155, 185, and 190 points. But it's not over. It is time for our Golden Snitch question. And it's nothing to do with Quidditch Through the Ages, but that just has a snitch on the cover, and so that's why it's right here. I'm going to give you guys one hint or a topic that the final question will be about, and then I need everyone to lock in how many points you would like to wager. You can wager anywhere from 1 point up to 150 points. You cannot wager 0. If you do not have 150 points, you can still wager 150 points. If you do lose it, you will go into the negatives, and that will affect your total house score. But hey, go for glory. Am I right?
Hunter,
Or
what's the
play
standing?
or play it safe. The total house standings.
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah, the total house standings. That's helpful. All right. Ravenclaw 555. Gryffindor 835. Slytherin 1254. Hufflepuff 1380. So 555, 835, 1254, 1380 are the current house scores, not including any of your current scores today. And then again,
So I
the score.
I can go for broke and try to help Ravenclaw, or I can let him keep.
Or you can let them keep 155
I know.
points. Yeah.
It sounds like we need everything we can get.
In round 6, Derek from Ravenclaw finished 7 books with 150 points, and he bet them all, and he lost them all to come away with
Yeah,
0
zero.
points.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. I'm going 80 just so I don't harm.
I didn't even give you guys the topic
Yeah,
yet.
I'm gonna wait for
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Brendan's already, here's your topic.
Go for it.
Your topic for the final question is Horcruxes. That is your hint for what the final question will be about. So everyone go ahead and write down a total. Brendan, you are wagering 80 points. I expect nothing less.
Can't negatively affect the team, but I have no problem with being a 0. It's fine.
I expect nothing less.
Yeah,
Bet all your points. That's great.
exactly.
And anyone else, whenever you have your number written down, you can go ahead and turn it around.
I'm only doing 50. I gotta give something to the Ravenclaws, and I'm a very
50
risk-averse
points.
person.
All right. And let's see, Roman, how many points? All of them. 150. I
I'm
like
still
it.
gonna give them some, even if I lose 150. So
That is true. You at least won't come away with nothing. Michael, how many points are we going to wager?
150.
150 points all across the board. So, Brendan is wagering 80, Jessie wagering 50, and Roman and Michael both wagering 150 points. All right, here is your golden snitch question, everybody. Name each Horcrux container in order of appearance throughout the Harry Potter books. Name each Horcrux container in order of appearance throughout the Harry Potter books. We do not need to know at the moment that it is a Horcrux, but as soon as that container appears in the books. Does that make sense? Is that clear?
Yeah.
Does that feel clear?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Feel free to ask any clarifying questions in the meantime, but name each Horcrux container in order of appearance. You must get the exact order correct in order to return your wager. I'll give you guys like 2 minutes on the clock to write down the order. Good luck.
Is it when they're identified as a Horcrux?
No,
Or when we see
it is
them.
just once that object, container, item, whatever it may be, whenever that appears in the book, even if it is not yet identified as a Horcrux.
Trying to remember when certain things happen.
This could be very tricky.
I have one. I don't know if we see it before. It is tricky.
How's everyone's heart rates? We feeling okay?
Allez, no. Okay, let's see. What did I say? Okay.
I'll give you 30 more seconds to finalize your order.
Is there 8 or 7?
I'm not going to tell you that.
Perfect.
Oh, are we including Harry?
Name each
course.
Horcrux container in order of appearance. I will not tell you how many there are or what they are.
Alright. I think I got it. I don't know.
All right. Brendan's got an answer wrapped up.
I do.
Roman looks like ready to go.
Yeah.
Give you guys a few more seconds to finalize your thoughts, Jessie and Michael.
I don't know. I'm good. I don't know that I'm second guessing myself anymore will help. So.
Yeah, there's a point where it's not helpful having more time. Michael, are we ready?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. I'm going to have you guys reveal one at a time. That way I can actually just keep track of what your order is. So we'll go ahead and start in, yeah. I trust you guys. You're not going to change your answers. Also, someone could be wrong. Who knows? Brendan, we'll start with you. Let's see your answer. What do we got?
I'm out.
Yeah, what do we got?
So we have Harry as 1, Diary as 2, the Snake as 3, the Ring as 4, the Locket as 5, the Cup as 6, and the Diadem as 7.
All right. Thank you so much, Brendan. I'm not going to tell you if it's right or wrong yet. Jesse, we'll go to you.
Number mine. Yeah. I realized I wrote them out of order, so I'm just writing down numbers. I promised. But okay. See, I added the Harry at one.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Like they're
yeah.
not written in the same order, but you just need
Yeah.
numbers on it. Got it. You're good.
Harry,
All right, what do you got, Jesse?
I have Harry, and then the journal diary. Nagini is 3. Gaunt ring is 4. Slytherin's locket's 5. 6 is Hufflepuff cup or goblet, and then 7 is diadem of Ravenclaw.
All right, perfect. I believe that's the same order that Brendan wrote, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
All right, Michael, we'll go over to you.
All right, number 1, I got Harry Potter. Number 2, I got the diary. Number 3, I got the snake, Nagini. Number 4, I have the ring. Number 5, I got Hufflepuff's cup. Number 6, I got the locket. And number 7, I have the diadem.
All right, perfect. I believe also the exact same order.
Oh,
wait.
Locket and cup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the cup and the came before the locket.
The ring.
Depends on which memory.
Oh,
first.
did you have cup before locket?
I did, yes.
Okay, great. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you guys for paying attention. Better than I am. And Roman, last but not least.
I did Harry, the diary, Nagini, the locket, the ring, the cup, and the diadem.
Okay, so also a little different order than everybody
Yeah,
else
I put
as
the
well.
locket first, yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to tell you guys one at a time what the order is. The first Horcrux we see, of course, is Harry Potter. A given. So everyone's still on the board. Everyone's safe. The second one, Harry Potter also appears, obviously, in the first chapter of book 1. Up next. I know. Jesse almost forgot Harry as a Horcrux. Horcrux number 2. Tom Riddle's diary, of course, appearing in Chamber of Secrets. I believe it first appears, I don't know when, because I can't remember if it appears in Flourish and Blots, or if we just know that something was put in.
It's
It does.
mentioned. Yeah, it will.
It's
doesn't
at
it
least
say
like
that there was a black
implied,
book that
like
was put in?
something was
Yeah.
put in, but I don't remember exactly. Either way, it's not even
It
close.
does mention
That's number
it.
2. So number 2, everyone's still on the board. Number 3 is Nagini, the snake, which appears in Goblet of Fire for the first time. Now is where I believe there is some difference.
Yep.
Yeah.
After Nagini, so that's 3. Number 4 is Slytherin's locket. That is the 4th Horcrux. It appears in Harry Potter in the Order of the Phoenix.
When they clean the living room.
Oh, no.
When
Where?
they are
They clean the
cleaning
living
out
room.
Grimmauld
That's
Place,
right.
Yes.
Oh,
they come across a
yes.
locket that nobody can open.
I totally
remembered.
remember that now. That's
I
right.
was thinking,
And then after the locket is Marvolo's ring, worn on Dumbledore's hand at the start of Half-Blood Prince. Then we have Hufflepuff's cup in the memory. And then the last one, of course, is Ravenclaw's diadem. Later on, when Harry is hiding his potions book in the room of requirement,
I forgot
which
it was
means, which means only one person got the correct answer, and it is Romane from Slytherin. Harry, diary, Nagini, locket, ring, cup, and diadem. Nicely done, Romane. That means you get 150 points added to your score. Everyone, give it up for Romane, everybody. Come on.
man, I forgot the order. I would've gotten it right.
that
I
is-
know. I forgot about the cleaning of the house. I totally forgot
That was literally the first one that came to my mind. I don't know. It's my favorite book, The Order of the Phoenix. So.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, that is the reason this question for the locket specifically, because I was hoping it would trip people up. And it got everybody except for Romane. So Romane adds 150 points to her score. Brendan will lose 80 points. Jesse will lose 50 points. And Michael will lose 150 points. So our final scores at the end of round 7. In 4th place, with 0 points. He went for gold, did not get it. Brendan from Gryffindor with 0 points. In 3rd place, with 35 points, we've got Michael from Hufflepuff. In 2nd place, with 105 points, not walking away with nothing, Jessie from Ravenclaw. And in 1st place, with 340 points, we have Romane from Slytherin. Give it up again one more time for Romane and for everybody. Great job, everybody. And let me give you guys the total house scores of where we're at. So let's see, 0
I
points
think we're
there.
back in I think Slytherin is like first, which is
I
I
believe
tried my
the
best
order
for
has
Ravenclaw.
changed.
I did. We're pretty far behind.
Let me make sure I have the right numbers here. All right, our current scores across the board. We've got Ravenclaw still in fourth place, but a little bit closer to third place. With 660 points, we have in third place Gryffindor staying at 835 points. In second place is Hufflepuff with 1415 points. And in first place, Slytherin with 1,594 points. Gaining back the lead in a pretty significant one at that. Great job, everybody.
And that'll do it. That's the end of round 7 of the House Cup 2026. Our scores: in fourth place, Ravenclaw with 660. In third place, Gryffindor 835. In second place, Hufflepuff with 1,415 points. And currently in first place with 1,594 points is my own house, Slytherin. There are 5 more rounds this year, so tune in on the first of every month to find out who will win the House Cup 2026. And keep an eye out on Instagram. There may be some redemption for some of our former contestants throughout this year, so stay tuned. Subscribe if you have not. And again, if you want to apply to be on the show, there's a link in my bio. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much. See you next time.